Hello and welcome again to another televised course for our students of first year scientific stream. I hope that you are doing fine. Of course, we are going to continue with unit Eureka, and the theme is innovation and technology. Look at this picture. What do you see? Of course, it's a TV. Did you know that TV was invented in 1927? Now you know. You're welcome. Okay, read those statements that I'm going to write right now and say which ones are talking about the advantages and which one are talking about the disadvantages of the TV. Of course, when we say advantages, we mean the positives. And when we say disadvantages, we mean the negatives. So, sentence number one is TV can entertain us. Sentence number two, it provides us with educational content. Sentence three, it can cause health problems. Sentence number four, it has bad effects on our social interaction. Let's start answering and see which ones are talking about the advantages and which ones are talking about the disadvantages. In order to answer this, I'm going to draw a small table. Here, I'm going to write the advantages and on the other side I'm going to write the disadvantages. Okay. First sentence. TV can entertain us. Is it good or bad? Is it advantage or disadvantage? Of course, it is advantage. So I'm going to write one here. Sentence number two. It provides us with educational content. Is it good or bad? Advantage or disadvantage? It's advantage too. So I'm going to write two here. Third sentence. It can cause health problems. Advantage or disadvantage? It's disadvantage. So 3 is written here. Fourth one, and the last one, it has bad effects on our social interactions. It's disadvantage, and you are right. So here is the answer. Now let's go back to our original question, which was, is TV good or bad. If your answer is yes, you are right. And if your answer is no, it is not, you are right too. You know why? Because they are personal opinions. You are entitled to give your personal opinions. So, instead of just asking, is TV good or bad, we can say, do you think that TV is good or bad? And also, to answer this question, we should write, I think that TV is good. Or, I think TV is bad. We can also express our opinions using other expressions. So we can say, I believe that TV is good, or I believe that TV is bad. I believe. We can say also, in my opinion, TV is good. In my opinion, TV is bad. So, in my opinion. Now, we write questions to ask about opinions. Number 1. Is the internet good or bad? Second one. Do all people need smartphones? And the third one, 3, are televised courses beneficial? So all the questions are, is the internet good or bad? 2, do all people need smartphones? The third one, are televised courses beneficial? Let's start asking about opinions. First one, So we can say, do you think that the internet is good or bad? Think that the internet is good or bad. Then, second one, do you think that all people need smartphones? That all people need smartphones. And the last one, do you think that televised courses are beneficial? So, let's read them together. Do you think that the internet is good or bad? Do you think that all people need smartphones? Do you think that televised courses are beneficial? Good. It's your turn now to give me your opinion about these questions. Let's give our opinions. First one, as I said, I think that internet or the internet is good. Or we can say I think that the internet is bad. Second one, we can say, in my opinion, all people need smartphones. Or, in my opinion, not all people need smartphones. And the last one, I believe that televised courses are beneficial. Or wait a minute. What are we doing here if they are not beneficial? I'm not going to write this one. Never. As you see here, we have two sides for each, except for the last one. There's only one side. To make people agree with your opinion, which makes them say that you are right, we should, or you should, support your opinion with an argument. Let's go back to our first example about TV. We have the opinion which says, I think that TV is good. That TV is good. We can support, or we should support, our opinion with an argument. And to give an argument, we say, because it provides us with the educational content. So, final version. I think that TV is good because it provides us with educational content. Now it's your turn to support your opinions about the sentences in the previous task. Remember, first one talks about the internet. And the second one talks about the smartphones. And the third one talks about televised courses. Of course, televised courses has only the positives. Okay, let's give arguments to our opinions. First one talks about the internet. So, I'm going to choose one side. Let's say the good side. So we say the internet, or I think, let's review the sentences together. First one, I think that the internet is good because it helps people to communicate. The second one, in my opinion, not all people need smartphones since they make them more isolated. And the last one, I believe that televised courses are beneficial as they bring school to your home. At this point, we can write a short paragraph where we can mention the two opinions. Let's take the example of the TV. We can mention the first opinion, which talks about the advantages of the TV on the first paragraph. And we can mention this, the arguments that talk about the disadvantages of the TV on the second paragraph. Start like this. Some people think that TV is good because, and we mentioned the positives or the advantages. When we want to show the transition, because we have two opinions, we can mention the second opinion like this. Others, on the other hand, believe that, and we continue. I'm going to give you moments to think about it, then we are going to do it together. Now, let's write our passage together. So we have, some people think that TV is good because we are going to start giving some arguments in favor of the TV. First argument that we have, it entertains us because it entertains us. How? With a wide range of TV shows, series, and films. Wide range of TV shows and we can add other arguments. And we say it is also used for educational purposes. Through televised courses like this one. I'm going to move to the opinions which are against the first one, which are going to mention some negatives. So others, on the other hand, believe that TV is bad. And start giving arguments. Since the first problem that we mentioned earlier, that it causes some health problems. Since too much TV is related to health problems. Okay, like for example, poor eyesight, and it affects family, or negatively, sorry, social interactions. And we see that every day. Let's read it together and see if there are some mistakes or something that could be added or omitted. Some people think that TV is good because it entertains us with a wide range of TV shows and films. Full stop. It is also used for educational purposes through televised courses. Others, on the other hand, believe that TV is bad since too much TV is related to health problems and it affects negatively social interactions. Try to write a short passage mentioning two opinions. Of course, when I say two opinions, we are going to mention the advantages and disadvantages of an invention. So, in today's course, we learned how to write a short passage talking about or mentioning people's opinion. Thank you very much for watching. See you next time.
شكرا على المشاهدة. لا تنسوا الاشتراك في القناة، الضغط على الجرس، الإعجاب بالفيديو.